Hi guys, I will show you quickly how to disassemble the shift knob, basically, you know, the shift lever for the BMW G20 automatic. The module basically is this one, so if you need to remove the shift knob, you will remove this one, and I'm basically repairing the board which is under, since the Hall sensors and the chip, the IC MOSFET for quadruple MOSFET, whatever, probably it's fried. So basically you can find online the chips to replace. But in order to get there, and if you have this board here, so yeah, I removed this guy, this stuff here. You have the clips, the plastic clips underneath. It's not very difficult. So basically from here, you should get some tools like this stuff here. Of course, you are gonna need to be very careful to not scratch or break anything, but yeah, as you can see here, there is no way to not break something. So we are disassembling something which is not meant to be disassembled, glued, whatever. So you are going probably to break some clips, plastic clips, and so yeah, do not bother about that. And so the piece you are looking at, it looks like this, right? So you have to unclip all these clips here, whatever. You are moving this stuff here. Now, everything you are seeing here, it's basically mounted from above. So this is the outer casing, and all of these modules, separate modules, are going to be put here and clicked in place. But in order to remove this guy here, the shift knob, and the board which is somewhere here, cannot be taken directly now. So basically you need to put away this stuff, and then technically you should be able now to remove it, but you don't. You have to remove also these plastic here, and below here it's the board to remove. But in order to do that, you have, first of all, and I'm making the video because I lost a lot of time and patience to do this, and I didn't find any YouTube video on how to do it. So basically these 4 screws here are taking the board, are keeping the board on these main casing. So yeah, this little stuff here, this little bastard here, needs to be taken out, and I will show you how to do it basically without breaking anything. Let me bring it back, just 1 second. Okay, so this is how it looks, and you need basically to put a little flat screw here, just make some small pressure. You will hear to start cracking, like crack, 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 and basically then you put a bigger one and pull it up, and that's it. And this stuff, tuck, 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 is going to be out. You see, there are plastic clips, so there is no way to pull it out from bottom. You need to pull something here between, here or maybe here, but it's better to go here since there is nothing which can be damaged or broke. So here from the side and pull it back. Now I'm going to take the screws out, and hopefully this lever going on the board I need to replace, it's here. Okay, so that's how this was going, right? Now I have pulled out the screws, and basically this board here came out by itself. So I'm going to take the screws here. This was everything packed up like this. Okay, so basically once you get out these 5 screws, it just goes out without any without any plastic clips, basically just pushed in place. That's all. And now if you are going here, you have a couple of clips here. Maybe there is one clip here, but I put it out. Basically I just cut it so I can take it out. Maybe you can even leave it with a clip. Anyway, now with two hands I'm just pulling up, and here you go, this stupid board, basically, look at that, everything, disassembled everything in order to get this board here. Okay, now if you pull it slowly, it should come out. So you can see here the hole sensors, these small chips, and also you have, of course, the whole board with all of the other chips, which should be this one. Let me take it under the light. Yeah, so that should be the C4D35, and these two guys here, the SEC, one here and one here. So yeah, that's how to disassemble this stupid plastic thingy from the BMW G20. Now it's only matter to replace the chips here and put everything back and test in the car. You can see here it's remaining everything in place.